Have you recently been arrested for a DUI in Chula Vista, California? If you've recently been arrested or a loved one is going through the process, stick around. I think you're gonna love this video. My name is Dod. I've been a criminal defense attorney here in San Diego County since 2004. My firm is Dod Law. Today, what we're going to talk about is a Chula Vista DUI. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I put out these informational videos. Really, all I'm trying to do here is educate the public. Today, what we're going to talk about is what happens if you've been arrested for a DUI here in Chula Vista. The process, what you're looking at. Is it a misdemeanor? Is it a felony? What to do when you go to the courthouse? We're going to go through all that today in this video. Now, the first thing that happens in any DUI case is there's either an accident, you're pulled over, you're going through a field sobriety or through a sobriety checkpoint, and it all starts obviously with the arrest. So you're arrested for a DUI. Now, everybody always says, well, Dod, how do I know if my DUI is a felony or if my DUI is a misdemeanor? Now, you'll know if your DUI is a felony. Typically, if your DUI is a felony, your bail is set at $100,000. You'll know that your DUI is a felony. If there's injury, you'll know the DUI is a felony. If you have 4 more prior DUIs in the past 10 years, you'll know that your DUI is a felony. If you've had a prior felony DUI and you pick up another DUI, then your DUI is going to be a felony. So those are all ways that you can get a felony DUI. And obviously the most obvious way is if you get in a DUI accident and someone is killed, you could be charged with manslaughter or murder. Now, the easiest way to avoid a DUI is don't drink and drive. We all know that drinking and driving is dangerous. It's dangerous to human life, and it kills thousands of people per year. So if you're gonna drink, drink responsibly. But if you're watching this video, chances are it's too late and you've already picked up a DUI. Now, what's gonna happen on a standard misdemeanor DUI in Chula Vista, California? So you're pulled over, you're given a pink paper, and your license is usually taken away. So that pink paper that you're gonna get is your temporary license, and that's only gonna be good for the next 30 days. So what you need to do is you need to contact the DMV within the next 10 days and schedule a DMV hearing. If you don't do that, your license will automatically be suspended 30 days from your arrest date. So let's just say hypothetically, you get arrested on July 15th. Well, your license you're going to get a pink paper, and that pink paper is only going to be good for the next 30 days. So you can drive with that pink paper up until about August 15th. If we call the DMV within those 10 days and we schedule a hearing, you'll be able to drive beyond those 10 days until we do the DMV hearing. And at the DMV hearing, we can challenge the breath results. We can challenge the stop. If there's video, we can get the video. We can get all the discovery and evidence on the case, and we can try to challenge your license suspension. As far as the criminal case is concerned, you're also going to get a court date when you're arrested. Typically, it's on your bail paperwork. It's highlighted, and it shows that you have a court date coming up. Now, what happens on your DUI when you go to court in Chula Vista, California? Now, in Chula Vista, you're going to go down to the courthouse on 3rd Avenue. You're going to walk into the courthouse, and if it's a misdemeanor, you're going to be upstairs in Department 3. That's where your misdemeanor arraignment will be on a Chula Vista DUI case. If it's a felony, you're going to be on the 3rd floor, and your felony case is going to start in Department 12. That's where they do felony arraignment. So let's talk about the misdemeanor DUI. So you go to court, you go to Department 3. If you have an attorney, your attorney can appear for you. You do not have to be present. If you do not have an attorney, you're going to use the public defender to represent you. You're going to have to appear so a warrant does not issue for your arrest. So you show up at the arraignment in Department 3 of the Chula Vista Courthouse, and you either plead guilty or you plead not guilty. Now, it really all depends on your case. And really, this is not legal advice. I'm not telling you what to do, but you and your attorney are going to have to go over the case and decide what you're going to do. Now, if you decide that you're going to plead on your Chula Vista DUI case, now you could be facing anywhere from 3 years probation to 5 years probation. Now, Dod, what is informal probation for a misdemeanor in Chula Vista? Now, informal probation on a DUI case in Chula Vista just means don't violate the law, except minor traffic violations. So basically just remain law abiding. You're going to have to do programs. It could be a 3-month class. It could be a 9-month class. You're going to have to do trash cleaning. On the side of the road, you're going to have to pick up trash. You could do volunteer work. You could be ordered to put on an ignition interlock device on your vehicle. You might also have to put on a scram ankle bracelet. You're also going to have to do something called a MAD class, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. There's also a fine depending on whether it's a DUI or whether the case got reduced down to a wet reckless. The DUI fine is typically around $2,300. The wet reckless is typically around $1,200. Now, what is the wet reckless? A wet reckless is a lesser included offense of a DUI. Your case could get reduced down from a DUI to a wet reckless. It'll save you a couple of years on probation. It'll save you several hundreds of dollars on fines. And sometimes on a wet reckless, instead of doing the 3-month program, you might only have to do a 12-hour course. So those are all the consequences of a standard first-time DUI in Chula Vista, California, 3-month or 9-month program, possible ignition interlock device, possible scram ankle bracelet, Mothers Against Drunk Driving class, public work service, volunteer work service, and a fine. Now, everything I'm telling you is the maximum punishments that you're going to get. You're probably not going to do any jail time on a first-time misdemeanor DUI in Chula Vista. There's a possibility, depending on your blood alcohol level, that your case could get reduced down to a wet reckless, and you could have a defense. Is there a Fourth Amendment issue? Was there a reason for the stop? Was there the proper 15-minute observation period when they did your breath test? Was the licensed phlebotomist used? Was the proper preservative and anticoagulants in the vial? Was the vial preserved properly? Was the chain of custody proper? There's a lot of defenses that you have in your misdemeanor Chula Vista DUI case. Highly advisable that you consult with an attorney. You can call my firm. We've been handling these cases for over 20 years. My firm is Dod Law, 619-814-5110, www.dodlaw.com. Now, if you get a felony, you're going to be on the 3rd floor, Department 12. If you have a felony, the chances are, as a condition of your release, you're going to be on an ankle bracelet. And really, with the felony, a lot of it depends on the injuries on the case. Now, are you facing jail time on a felony? Absolutely, yes, you are. Now, it all depends on what the nature of the injuries are, the victim, how cooperative they are with the DA's office. Was the victim a passenger in your car or a bystander? How many victims are there? What's the nature and extent of the injuries? What is your prior criminal record? So on a felony, you are facing jail time. So this is something that you and your attorney are going to have to come up with a plan if you have a Chula Vista felony DUI in order to get you the best outcome. And typically what I would do if you were my client on a felony DUI is I would get you into residential treatment immediately. You get into residential treatment, you start the program, and you go to court. 2-3 months after that, we bring in progress reports and we show the judge that you have taken this seriously and that you are obviously trying to get treatment and get yourself better. I hope this helps. I hope you never find yourself in a situation. Remember, the easiest way to avoid a DUI is don't drink and drive. But unfortunately, since you're watching this video, it's probably too late, and you're watching this video because you need help. If you want to contact my firm, you can email us or go to our website, www.dodlaw.com. Our email is info@dodlaw.com. You can call us, 619-814-5110. If you want to talk to me or one of my associates, we'd be more than happy to help you on your first time misdemeanor or felony Chula Vista DUI. Have a great day.